But right now, I'd like to bring up the gentleman who is the chairman of the Scholarship Committee and has been for several years. He is our leader insofar as putting this all together, and it is a major job. We had approximately 300 applicants who applied for the scholarship. And I would have to say, as part of the judging activity, that almost all of them could be and should be recipients of a scholarship. And if the broadcast pioneers were wealthy beyond belief, all 300 would probably be receiving scholarships today. But because of economics, we had to whittle it down, and we whittled it down to the 17 you'll be meeting today. But let me introduce the chairman who will be introducing you to our scholarship winners. He and I have worked together for many, many years, a dear friend, Mr. Diego Castellanos from Channel 17, Channel 6. How could I forget Channel 6?
You just did. You know what? Channel 6 will forget you. We'll get even. No, thanks, Pat. Patrick and I, actually not Patrick, Pascual, and I go back quite a few years. As he said, he's my daughter's godfather. Of course, we never do this alone. You know, the winners that are here today were picked by a committee of several people, and I like to acknowledge who they were because they spent a lot of time doing this. As Pat pointed out, we received between 250 and 300 applications, and it was not an easy job because so many of them qualified. There was nothing wrong with them except that we had to make, you know, decisions to whittle it down to 17. But the people who helped with that were included Jerry Wilkinson, our chairman of the board for Broadcast Pioneers, Jerry Klein, who is the president of Broadcast Pioneers, Pat Delsey, whom you just met, the treasurer, Paul Gluck of Temple University, Dr. Elizabeth Lebrand Tottman, pardon me, Totterman, also from Temple University, Brother Jerry Molyneux from LaSalle University, and Larry Litwin from Rowan University, Alan Kobernick from the Community College of Philadelphia, and Linda Munich from, she's a WPVI Vice President for Public Affairs. I mentioned Linda last because I wanted to also mention she hosted the 2 meetings that we had at WPVI, and we are very, very grateful for that. Please join me in showing the gratitude to these people who spent all this time doing this. Thank you so much. All scholarships were donated by Broadcast Pioneers members and their benefactors. In fact, this year, the 2013 scholarships are being provided by the following people that I'm going to ask to please come up here and stand so everyone can recognize you, see who you are, and also that you can help hand out the scholarships to these students. We received 6 scholarships from Johnny B. Hall and his wife, Dr. Jeannie Hall. Thank you. These are 2 very valuable people, not only to Broadcast Pioneers, but students of broadcasting everywhere. 2 of the scholarships came from Cal Rodman. Cal, would you come up here? This is what Cal Rodman is most famous for giving away, giving money away and helping people. We received one from Marlene Taylor in memory of his former boss, David Kurtz, founder of B101. Marvin here? Okay. We received one from Esther Kurtz in memory of her husband, David Kurtz. One from Robin and Ira Adelman. Ira, would you come up and join us? One from Robin and Ira, okay, I just mentioned that. One from Robin's dad, Broadcast Pioneers member Leon Love. Okay. One from Broadcast Pioneers, Hall of Famer Sylvia Cotters. Okay. This one, by the way, marks the final $1,000 installment on a 5-year commitment by Sylvia Cotters. One from Roy Shapiro. One from Harry Hurley Golf Tournament. And 2 came from anonymous donors. And hear this. We already have pledges and/or funding for 11 more $1,000 scholarships to be awarded next year in 2014. Thank you. 7 of those will be coming from member Johnny B. Hall and his wife, Dr. Jeannie Hall. That's 1 more than they provided this year. The Halls are also pledging an extra $200 to help sponsor the attendance of our scholarship winners and their families today. We have 1 scholarship from, talking about 2014, this is pledges for the upcoming year. 1 scholarship from Robin and Ira Alderman. Another from Robin Alderman's dad, member Leon Love. Another from Harry Hurley Golf Tournament. 1 from Sylvia Cotters. And 1 more from Broadcast Pioneers, R. Ellen Campbell, for a scholarship in memory of Broadcast Pioneers Hall of Famer Mike McGuire. Now, having said all that, let me begin to reveal the names of this year's winners. And do we have? Okay.
You get with them. Everybody get close.
Okay.
All right, look at me. That's it. Look at me. Thank you very much. One more. Okay.
Thank you.
What about the shot?
Bobby, our official photographer. Now, just so you understand, when you receive your check, the check is being handed to you, but it's made out in behalf of your college. It's made out to the college. So, you know, if you don't see your name there, it's okay. The college will be getting the money as a part of your scholarship in your behalf, okay? All right. First winner, Sebastian Ade from Temple University. Did I say your name right? If I don't pronounce your name correctly, please advise me. Okay, from Rowan University, this is a name I can pronounce easily, Jessica Guzman. Hi, Jessica. From the University of Pennsylvania, Jacqueline Lamb. From Temple University, Jessica Bowman. From LaSalle University, Bethany Lowe.
Congratulations.
From Westchester University, Kenneth Ayers. From Temple University, Alexandra Gallo. From Rowan University, Alison Mastrangelo. From Newman University, Kathleen Poliski. Temple University, Levi Schwenk. Thank you. Misspelled. From LaSalle University, Cody Barr. From Cabrini College, Amanda Kondari. Temple University, Alison Scrabo, or Cerabo, I'm sorry, Cerabo. From Villanova University, Jamie Marino. From Rowan University, Tyler Mulvey. From Temple University, Seth Wozniak. And from the Community College of Philadelphia, Nikki Scott. These are the 17 winners of 2013. I want to take this opportunity while I still have the mic to thank the parents of these students. Hey, you know, those of us who are parents understand what it means, the sacrifice that parents go through to send their kids to college and to raise good kids these days, in this day and age. So we, in behalf of the Broadcast Pioneers, we thank you for what you do. and wish you all the best. Pat, where are you? Are you finished? Or
Speak.
do
No,
you-
you have to have them speak. We're going to have them speak.
Okay, sure.
Just introduce them.
No problem. Why don't you, okay, why don't you come up? Just so you know, the audience out there, just so you know, 1 minute, we have time to let him speak, another time within, so, it's shifted back and forth, so,
We have to cut out. She has a lecture due at State College.
would you say a word or two before you leave? Yeah, we would like you to, yeah. I want to, because he has been such a big help to this process. I want you to hear from Johnny B. Hall.
Thank you very much. It's always a big thrill to be involved in the Broadcast Pioneers Scholarship Program. Very honestly, every time I see my name in the newsletter, I thought, oh, Lord, what have I done now? Actually, the one was my idea, but the person who really is responsible for this is not a member, does not qualify to be a member, doesn't qualify to be an associate or an honorary or anything, but she's an excellent friend of Broadcast Pioneers. Without her, there would be nothing. My wife, Dr. Virginia Hall.
Well, I wasn't planning on talking at all today because I figured the rest of you guys like talking. I have a lecture to do this evening at 5:30 up in State College, so we will be leaving. So I hope none of you take it as an offense that we are leaving, because you can't be late when you're talking to the law school. But education has always been a big issue for us. I got scholarships all the way through college, medical school, and have been very fortunate to have taken care of some very prominent people and also some of the very poor. We do outreach in India, and broadcasting gets it out there. We touch people's hearts, and that's what each and every one that is a good broadcaster does. You touch their hearts, you change the world.
Thank you very much. Just one more. We're gonna try not to present every single donor, just in the interest of time. But Carl, would you say hello to the audience? Carl Drummond.
I've had a number of honors. One of them is being on the air with Diego over WPVI Channel 6. And I've been blessed with an extraordinary radio and television career, co-host of Merv Griffin, and the regular person, the expert on the Today Show for a long time, and Tom Snyder, Tomorrow's Show. But we have Big Bear, a professional wrestler, and I had the honor, would you believe, of being the blow-by-blow announcer and interviewer for the World Wrestling Federation, now known as by a different last word. So I'm thrilled to have given a large number of scholarships over the years and created the television station and media program at Drexel University, Temple University, and the head of both of them is sitting there, the legendary, charismatic Paul Gluck. Yeah, he's looking around trying to find out who I mean. Yes. And currently community college. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Ironically, I dare say that the students that are here receiving scholarships tonight, today rather, have no idea who these legends are. But take our word for it. This room is full of broadcast legends. Trust me. Anyway, this is a broadcasting event, and the students that we are honoring today are future broadcasters. So we want to at least hear what they sound like. So we're gonna bring them up to the mic. We were concerned initially with the time element, but if they can come up and just give their names and what do they have in mind for the future? That's what we'd like to know. You know what the colleges they're from, but what are their plans, their future plans? Sebastian Adele, let's begin with you from Temple University.
Sorry, I'll just remove that. Okay, it takes a little force. Got it. I'm Sebastian Ade from Temple University. Thank you so much to everyone that has made this possible, because this means a lot to me. Every month, every semester, it's like we're trugging it out, me and my parents. So I really appreciate that. And I just want to connect the world through music. And being a broadcaster, being on the radio, writing about music and sharing music, that's such a universal thing. Everybody loves music, so thank you. All right?
Jessica Guzman from Rowan University.
How's everyone doing today? Oh, there you go. My name is Jessica Guzman. I'm a sophomore at Rowan University. I'm a radio, television, film major, and let's see, I would love to be a news broadcaster one day, maybe a meteorologist. I would like to thank all the broadcast pioneers for choosing me and giving me this opportunity to shine, and I feel extremely thankful and honored, so thank you so much.
Jacqueline Lamb from the University of Pennsylvania.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. So I'm studying communications and marketing at Penn, and to marry those two, my dream career would be to do marketing at a primetime television network. So thank you. I hope that this can help me do that. Thanks.
From Temple University, Jessica Bowman or Bowman? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a junior at Temple University. I just want to thank everyone, first of all. Clearly, I'm not going to be on air. I'm hopefully going to do something within producing at a television station or a channel. And this summer, I'll be working with Viacom in New York City. So, thank you.
From LaSalle University, Bethany Lowe.
My name is Bethany Lowe. I'm a sophomore at LaSalle. I would like to either go into producing or working behind the camera in some way. I'd like to hopefully work for Ellen DeGeneres someday, but I also like sports. So those are my two interests. But thank you to everybody.
Kenneth Ayers from Westchester University.
I'm Kenny Ayers from Westchester University. I want to say thank you to everyone from the Broadcast Pioneers of Philadelphia and the donors that made all this possible. Growing up in Philadelphia, I've listened to a lot of good play-by-play guys, so I want to go into the play-by-play world and broadcast baseball over the radio, hopefully for a career.
Ken, you need to talk with Pat Delsey. He's a play-by-play announcer for basketball. Alexandra Gallo from Temple University.
Hi, my name is Alexandra. I'm a sophomore at Temple. My major is media studies and production. I want to become a news reporter, maybe one day be a meteorologist, and I just want to thank my parents and the Broadcast Pioneers. Thank you so much.
All these beautiful ladies want to be meteorologists. I wonder why. From Rowan University, Alison Mastrangelo.
Hello, my name's Alison Mastrangelo, and I am a senior at Rowan University. I'm a dual major in health and exercise science and broadcast journalism, and I'm really lucky to say that I have two passions, and I want to be able to somehow tie them together and show the world that how important it is to exercise and improve your health, but through broadcast journalism to reach many, many people. So, and thank you for all the donations to help make this scholarship possible. I really, really appreciate it.
Kathleen Poliski from Newman University.
Hello, everyone. If it's one thing I've learned at my internships and at school is to have a plan B. So I actually have some things written down. But a great news photographer once told me that I worked with to always be aware of your surroundings, always. And that's what I plan on doing in this field, to be as strong as I can in print media and radio so that I can catch any curveballs thrown at me. And 15 years from now, I hope to actually become a professor, because as you can see, I have two professors that came with me today, and along with my mother, but they really have truly shaped who I am, my parents and my professors. So I hope I can give that to someone else in the future. Thank you for all the donations. Thanks again.
From Temple University, Levi Schenk.
I'm Levi Schenk, and again, thank you, as everyone has said. I'd also like to thank my mom, who always told me to venture with my curiosity, and I think that's a strong thing to have in this field. I'm not in school for what I want to go for, but I want to go for media sales account executive, and then hopefully continue to follow my passion and my curiosity and see where it takes me. Thank you.
He wants to make money. That's why he's going into sales instead of into broadcasting. From LaSalle University, Cody Barr.
Hello, I'm Cody Barr. I'm a sophomore from LaSalle University, and hopefully my future holds for me something in sports media, behind the camera, in front of the camera, anything, because since the time I was little, you know, I played sports, my dad made me watch sports, and then I fell in love, and hopefully that's where I'll be in life. But anyway, thank you to everyone for the donations. It really means a lot to me.
One thing I just want to add, that besides, you know, it's a very small scholarship, you know, $1,000 nowadays is not a biggie. But, you know, the main thing I think that students get out of being chosen for the scholarship is the opportunity to network, the opportunity to get to know each other, to get to know some of us who've been in broadcasting forever, as Pat Delsey pointed out, and to make those contacts that can be useful later in their career. Okay, LaSalle University, was that you just now? Okay. Amanda Kundari from Cabrini College.
Hello, I'm Amanda Kandari. I'm a communications major at Cabrini, and I minor in graphic design and English. I just wanted to thank the Broadcast Pioneers Committee for the scholarship, and like you said, the opportunity to come to lunch. I know that my table, the three Michaels, have been giving us great tips. So my future aspirations, I guess, is to be able to communicate to a diverse group of people through a variety of mediums, whether it be video, radio, or writing. So, yeah, thank you.
I know this is a college that you haven't heard too much about today, but from Temple University, Alison Serrabo.
Hello, my name's Allison Cerebo. I'm a sophomore/junior at Temple University studying media studies and production. I want to thank all of you for this honor and not only the scholarship, but inviting us to be in a room with so much experience and just, it's really overwhelming. So thank you for that. To be perfectly honest, I don't have a specific direction in this field. I'm just in love with all of it, which from what I've heard, knowing a little about a lot is a good thing. So we'll see where that goes. So thank you. Have a good day.
That's very honest. And by the way, it's a good observation because a lot of us in this room did not start out thinking that we wanted to be involved in broadcasting. You know, to many of us, we just happened to be at the right place at the right time and got the right push in the right direction, and here we are. But that's a very honest and very, accurate description of your feelings. From Villanova University, Jamie Marino.
Hi, my name is Jamie Marino. I'm a junior at Villanova. First of all, thank you everyone who's here today and who donated and made this possible for all of us. My ultimate goal is to enter the television industry and become a producer, and I'm very grateful for this city because I've had nothing but great opportunities getting involved in the broadcast industry, and those experiences coupled with events like today make me very excited about the future, so thank you.
From Rowan University, Tyler Mulvey.
This is weird. In radio, I'm not used to seeing the audience, but thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for the scholarship, everyone that donated. I'm a junior at Rowan University. I hope to one day work in radio or on TV, so thanks again. Thanks to my parents.
Seth Wozniak from Temple University.
Hello, my name is Seth Wozniak. I'm a sophomore at Temple University, and at Temple, I've had the opportunity through Temple Athletics to travel to many different famous stadiums or places people would be are very jealous when I get to tell them where I've been. I've been to Madison Square Garden, Penn State, so I've got to travel thanks to Temple University, and I think that's the wonderful thing I love about this industry is the ability as a reporter to get to go to all these great venues, and I hope to see myself someday getting to travel around the country covering a major sports team. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Nick Scott from the Community College of Philadelphia.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nicky Scott. I'm a sophomore at Community College of Philadelphia. I'd like to thank everyone here at Broadcast Pioneers for giving me an opportunity to be here today. This is an honor. Also, I'd like to thank everyone that was able to donate the $1,000 and more. I will hopefully, in the near future, I would like to be standing up here as well, donating money, because it's great to receive, but it's even greater to give back. All these students, they're blessed. I feel as though I'm blessed. I want to be able to give back the same opportunity and continue to have broadcast pioneers to live strong. I'd like to thank Community College of Philadelphia also, because after shooting the video of my athletic coordinator, Lindsay J. Grace, I was hired from the athletic director to shoot the basketball games and soccer games, and the future games too, but we're working on that right now. So that's a great accomplishment. So now I'm actually working for my school. Although I won't be here much longer because I will be transferring to Temple, but I still continue to shoot their games. So thank you.
And thank you all, and all our best to you. And don't be a stranger. You know, Broadcast Pioneers meets on the third Wednesday of every month. Stay in touch. You know, check out the website, Broadcast Pioneers. Keep checking it for information, new information. There is also I don't know if they're active, but there's a future Broadcast Pioneers group that you know, has been active for some time, that we kind of created at some point, and you know, feel free to look into that. And for the rest of you, thank you for your patience. You know, I know this has been a long program, but it's important. And let's give these winners one last round of applause.
Congratulations, and you can go back to your seats now. You can sit down and relax. And again, congratulations to each and every one of you. I would also like to thank Diego Castellanos for his magnificent work as our chairman. And actually, you've been able to see him for over 30 years on Channel 6 on Puerto Rican Panorama. It's on at least 20 times a week. It's a great program, very interesting, and he's been involved in our Broadcast Pioneers program for many years as well. I'd also like to thank Ira Edelman. He and his wife Robin and his father-in-law Leon Love are one of the continuing contributors to our scholarships. Ira?
Thank you, everyone. I just want to say congratulations to all the scholarship winners, to my Brookes family, Pat, Uncle Bill Wright Sr., Monica Malpass, Big Paul, yeah. And I tell you what, this is one of the beautiful things that we can give to our up-and-coming younger generations. And as long as I'm alive, my father-in-law is alive, and my mother and my wife is alive, and my children are alive, we will continue to give.
That's great.
Whatever amount we can give.
That's great.
Thank you very much.
Ira, thank you very much. They have been constantly giving and continue and promise to give for years to come, as he mentioned. Our next person I'd like to introduce is a combination contributor and also the host of the remaining portion of our program. I want him to lift up the check that he brought. He gave, of course, and will continue to give a tremendous amount of money to our activity. Why don't you show everybody? I guess one of our winners today could take this home. You've got the regular check you got to give to the university, but this check you can take home and hang on your wall. Harry Hurley, one of our great contributors. Thank you. And Harry not only is a contributor, but has been in broadcasting for quite some time. You can hear him if you're down by the shore. He has a program called Hurley in the Morning on WPG in Atlantic City, and has been a constant involver in our Broadcast Pioneers activity.